So I'm actually headed into the chiropractor, gonna get chiropracted. Never done it before, heard it's pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. The first session's like 45 minutes, so it's like they kind of have to, I guess, ask a lot of questions, do a lot of, figuring out what your body needs. So I'm gonna try to see if I can film the actual like snap, crackle, pop. I'm always worried about chiropractors, the idea of it, because I'm afraid that they're just gonna like go to pop my neck and like I'm gonna have some freak accident and I'm just gonna die right there. But I'll get on camera and then I'll get someone to upload. I don't know. So you'll either see the whole process or you won't see it. So I didn't get to film anything in there. I could have set it up, but we were kind of, just moving along. And one thing is cool that I guess not cool, but he said that basically my shoulders are uneven. I think maybe my like rib cage, I'm all sorts of screwed up. One test you guys can do at home, which is pretty cool, because he was like, stand on your right leg and then put your left knee up like 90 degrees, like right at your hip, and balance. I was like, okay. And then he did is like do your right or the opposite, whatever, to put your right leg up. And I was like, oh, that's simple. But what he showed me is that when I would go to pull up my left leg, I can't try doing that and see which way. Like I couldn't just stand there and lift my left leg. I have to kind of like lean to the right a little bit to lift my left leg, while I could stand on my left and just straight raise my right. So that's kind of a cool test. So get up right now and stand on both legs and see if you have to like kind of put more pressure on like maybe your left leg to lift your right leg. So do that right now. That's a little test. And if you can't lift them both without even kind of leaning a little bit, just like leaning to lift it, then you're screwed up like me. I'll tell you what I'm not excited about doing for moving is actually moving all this stuff, because like the couch, like the entertainment stand, not the TV, but like the couch, the ottoman, this, that all got delivered to me. Like they came and put it in the house. I'm not wearing my wristband. I hate not wearing something on my wrist. I always say either wear a watch or a wristband, but I don't have one, not to get one from over there. But definitely gonna suck packing all this stuff up. But you know what, we'll get through it. If any of you guys want to help, if you want to snag one of the final ever Ford shirts in this launch, so I don't have to move them, that'd be pretty cool. Also, a whole bunch of boxes in there. It's all worth it though. It's gonna be cool. Moving and stuff, yeah. Yeah, I think you're talking, don't know who you're trying to flatter. Got my mind made up. I'm ready for you. So if you guys are watching this, that means it is a Thursday, almost a weekend. Got another day of eating coming on Saturday, don't you worry. This weekend I'm actually headed to the beach, headed to Outer Banks. So really have to get a lot of filming done, because, we do have off on Monday. I'm not sure when I come back Monday, but, it is going to affect my training a little bit when you go on vacations. It will kind of have an impact on your training, but not necessarily in a negative way. Will you maybe slow down a little bit in your progress because you may not be able to get in all the days? Maybe. But will you be living life and enjoying yourself? Yes. And that is, in the grand scheme of things, most important. If you're competing specifically for a meet or a competition, then maybe you might have to kind of, alter your vacations. But in my case, I'm on a little bit of a baby bulk, and just gonna go have fun for a couple days in the sun, bask in the sunlight, get a little tan or a little burnt. I'll be leaving Friday, so I won't be able to train Friday or Saturday or Monday. So this week is gonna be kind of condensed. I'm not gonna have my full workouts in for the whole week, and then next week I'm not gonna be able to have my whole workouts. And you might come across this a lot of times in your life where you have a family event or vacation, but just get back on track and you'll be a-okay. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on getting the main compound movements out during the week. Don't focus so much on the accessories. If you're going on vacation, I would highly recommend you stick to the bench, squat, deadlift, overhead press, which you already should, but don't focus so much on the bicep curls. Focus more on compound pressing, compound pulling, compound legs. Yeah. So I'm sitting here right before I go in the gym, sipping on a little pre and reading the YouTube comments again. I see all the comments, and what I generally try to do, instead of like trying to reply to every single comment, what I do is I read the comments, and the ones that have questions, I try to answer them in future videos, whether it be about my programming, what I eat, what supplements I take, whatever. I mean, I try to do a lot of stuff. So this one right here says, like, Max, what's your Snapchat? All my social media, guys, is the same. maxxchewning. maxxchewning YouTube, maxxchewning Snapchat. I'm actually gonna Snapchat something right now because I'm like addicted to it, and it's like some of you might cringe at like how awkward I am on it, but I have a lot of fun with it. And I just got on the Periscope and I was doing like a live Q&A, so someone's gonna make a comment that I'm listening to Pitbull, but Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide. But I headed in the gym and we got some bench press to do, so get ready. You know, deadlifts have always been my favorite like workout back days, but bench day is creeping up slowly but surely. Is bench all y'all's favorites? I think it's most people's favorites. I actually, for a little bit, squats were my favorite. What? So just like in the deadlift video, I want to show you guys how long it takes me to work up to a heavy single. So today, it is 7:16 right now, as you see on the camera here. So this is the first time I'm going to attempt. I'm going to do 135, so it's about 7:15, and then I'll show you as I progress of how long it takes me. And some days it takes me more than this, some days it takes me exactly this. So it's not always going to be the same. It's whatever. Whatever's clever. So I thought something cool would be kind of take you along the whole mindset and the whole process belong. Sometimes I stumble at my words. I'm gonna take you along the whole process of how I get up to a maximum effort. What goes through my brain? What am I listening to? What am I drinking per workout? I should probably go ahead and finish this up. So I've done one set of 135. I always do 2 sets of 135 on deadlift, squat, bench. Always do 2 sets. Did about 9 reps there, as you saw, and now I'm gonna probably drop down to like 6 or 7. Then I'll jump up to 185. Really gotta get your mind right when you're in going to these maximum efforts, or you're just going for a PR. If you need some pre-workout, take some pre-workout. You wanna have kind of not really a playlist. I don't have a playlist for the gym. A lot of people ask me if I have them. I don't. I just kind of pick songs that I'm feeling in the moment. A lot of times it's kind of hard techno songs. A lot of times it's some angry Eminem songs. I need things with a beat drop. I need things with some anger, so I can just kind of find my inner bench press man. Shoulder guy sometimes helps, but so everything's going well. I got the attitude. I'm feeling in the zone. It's very important that you're in the zone. Get the zone, auto zone. So now I'm moving into 225 pounds, getting a little bit heavier. I'll never forget when 225 pounds was like, I was like so excited when I first did it. I was like, oh my god, 225, and that's what I'm gonna feel. And then I think when you get kind of in the middle of between plates and plates. So for me, I'm in the middle of 225 and 315. Like I get angry. I'm like, I don't want any other plates on there except another one for 315. So I'm sure you guys can agree with me there. Maybe once you're like 4 or 5 on deadlifts and you get to like 450, 460, and you keep putting on these like smaller quarters and stuff, and you're like, gosh, it would look so much cooler, and it would be so awesome. Like it's cool that next plate. So, but always remember, it's really hard. So 225 right now. I'm listening to Young Jeezy, Welcome Back. A little bit of angry music, but feeling really good. Not very loud in here. I love this song they're playing right now. So what's also key about doing a PR workout to maximum effort is choosing your next sets carefully, because you don't want to do too much and exert too much energy and kind of, you know, be going in too high of jumps, and you'll use more energy than you should. You're not conserving enough energy, but you don't want to conserve too little of energy, do too small of jumps, and kind of do more volume than you need to, and you'll tire yourself out. So you can like tire yourself out by doing too much weight. You can tire yourself out by doing too little weight. So what works for me is kind of over time learning what jumps to do. And for me personally, on bench press, if I want to work up, once I get above 225, I go in 20-pound increments. So right now, I am going from 225 pounds to 245 pounds. Whatever that is in kgs. Alright, so another very important thing is now we're moving into 285 pounds. So I'm getting very close to like the 90-95%. On bench, I think you should always get a lift off when you get like the 90+%. It's safe, you know, I know you have these to protect you, but it's a lot safer if you have a spotter. And also, you're gonna use so much energy lifting that weight off, it's gonna tax your body to the point where you might miss the lift because you had to use that energy to get it off. So I'd rather get a lift off on, you know, get a lift off on the handoff than waste that energy. So 285 pounds, getting pretty serious. Might go into some techno. might snag one more for me. So pretty much exactly 30 minutes to finish everything, or to get to the PR. All right, so we are heading into the PR time. We are gonna attempt 300 pounds, which is technically just a 5-pound PR. I did do 295 for a 3-second pause, so I should have a little more in me. But I think because actually I just did my 650 block pull deadlift yesterday, that this is gonna be kind of what my maximum effort is gonna be. So the key right before you go into a maximum effort or a PR attempt is to have confidence in yourself. Believe that you can get the lift. If you doubt yourself, I've always said this, and you've pretty much lost a lot of your effort already. So go in there knowing that you are going to do it. Don't be like, I'm gonna try this 300. Be like, I'm gonna kick this 300's ace. That Veronica Bond. But really, go in there with confidence, and I promise you, we will do a hell of a lot better than if you go in there with doubt. Ever forward. So a 300-pound bench press PR. I'm very, very excited about that. I'm very happy about that. What I'm gonna do is actually talk right now, and I'm gonna show you some clips what I did after that. So we moved into some sets of about 6 on bench press off of a percentage based off of the 300 pounds. So based off of my maximum effort for that day. And then we followed up with some accessories for the chest and the triceps. I'm not really gonna show you every single clip, but give you an idea of what I did for the workout. And while those are rolling, I'm gonna talk about how many days I think you should train. People ask me this all the time. I say that a lot, people ask me all the time, and what I mean by that is people leave comments in my videos all the time, and now I answer them in my videos, so I have kind of more topics to talk about, because the more comments you guys leave. So leave your comments down below. But I've gone through a whole lot of variations in my life, my lifting life, of training. I have trained 4 days a week. I did 4 days a week during when I did Gym Alert 531. I trained Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for 13 months, and I made fantastic progress. My squat went from 305 to 365. My deadlift shot up like 90 pounds, and my bench didn't even do anything. But you know, I've trained 4 days. I've trained 5 days where I had a leg day, a back day, a chest day, a shoulders day, and an arms day, and I only took Friday off, and I saw great results on that. And then with the conjugate system, that's kind of like a 6-day training method where 2 of the days are kind of active recovery, and I've seen fantastic results on that. And I wouldn't necessarily say one is better than the other. It's really going to be dependent on you as an individual, dependent on A, what your interests are, A, how much time you have for the gym, how much time you want to give to the gym, and you know, what works best for you. Some people may love and see fantastic results training 5 to 6 days a week, and they think that's the best thing ever. And, you know, that's kudos to them, and I think you should keep doing it. I'm very animated. I like to talk with my hands. I think, me personally, that the best days for training, I would say, would be 4 to 5 days a week. I don't really see you needing to train 6 days a week of heavy lifting. I think 4 heavy days of lifting and maybe a 5th day of heavy lifting is all you need. Maybe throw in 1 or 2 active recovery days, but enjoy your time in the gym, and I promise you'll see fantastic results in whatever you do. Don't be afraid to mix it up. If you want to have you know, trial for a couple months, try working out 5 days a week. Try lowering. I think the hardest thing about doing less days is on your day off, you're like, I don't know what to do. But that's my opinion, guys. Right now, I'm training about 4 to 5 times a week, depending on the week, depending on what I'm doing. So that just what works for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've been enjoying all my videos. This being Thursday, like I said, I'm headed to the beach, and I'm gonna have a fantastic time. I gotta make sure I film some stuff to keep having videos for you, because even when I go on vacation, even when I'm on vacation away, I like to have videos up. So even if I'm not gonna be home on Monday, I gotta film and edit and upload a video before I even leave to have a video for Saturday and a video for Monday. And really a video for Tuesday, because I'm gonna get back Monday, I'm not gonna be lifting footage. So maybe Monday or Tuesday might be a vlog. Are you okay with that? Will you be okay with that? Because that's probably what's gonna happen. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content I'm putting out, hit the thumbs up button down below. It really does help this channel spread the love. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. I will never get over how cool HID headlights are. Meow.